So let's talk about this Virgo new moon, 0 degrees. We're zero. Earth is reborn. 2 and 3, 23, very sacred number. Because we're talking about DNA, and we're talking about there's a metaphorical energy in Yeshua and the 12 disciples, and there was actually they were couples, and so that would be 24, but it's actually 23 and him, right? So 23 is activation of Christ consciousness, and of owning it fully and completely, an incarnation of it, and activation of it, using this energy, which is just source life energy, life force. That's all we're talking about here. But we've been cut off from our source. We're saying Christ consciousness. We're saying no, our energy that's ours, that has been stolen, and now it's retrieved. But then it's like, of course, if you're going to go and take back what's stolen, and the narrative is that you caused destruction with it. We didn't. They did. But you can't handle it. It's not safe, right? So we got to overcome all that fear. So every time, what happened with the Schumann graph and the whole activation of Earth this last week is like every time you bump up in frequency, then you have to sort through those. It's a new level of fear and shame programming around your light, right? You can't find it until you step into your power. And so each level of stepping into your power, you're going to find a new level of fear and shame programming trying to keep you from it. What happens if we just do it? That's what this says. Astrology says you get to just do it now. But it's like, really? Really? Okay, what am I doing? And that's what this next 6 months is about. So the Virgo new moon is activating this eclipse season. And it's very powerful at that 0 degree marker because it's holding space for new earth and also teetering on the edge, right? We're not going back into the dungeon, but we're gonna go into we're gonna have to go get our miracles and healing and higher technologies, spiritual magic, Christ consciousness back. So we're just hooking back up. Now, this is the energy of the rest of the year too, because the main transit we're going to be feeling so intensely later in the year is Jupiter square Chiron. So Jupiter in Cancer square Chiron, and that will be happening we'll feel the energy of that from October through the end of the year. And Jupiter in Cancer expanding into the mother. And Chiron, the wounds of where we've given our power away. So that's our definitive marker where we're take back. It's like, okay, well, we know we won, but how do we take back what's ours, right? How do we get them to give it back, surrender, and relinquish? Because they will not. We have to be strong. We have to know we deserve. We have to know we can handle it. We have to prove to ourselves that we can operate this level of technological consciousness. And that's what this time is about. So that new moon is a marker for this adjustment. The nodes are in mutable signs, which are adjuster signs, and so it's a time. This whole next year is about adjusting, and this 6 months. So let's look at these eclipses. The first eclipse is a total lunar eclipse, and this is on September 7th at 29 degrees of Virgo, the very end of Virgo. And the culmination, a complete healing of Earth, right? So we've got this Virgo new moon at 0 degrees Virgo, and then we've got the 0 degrees 23 minutes, and then the total partial solar eclipse will be at 29. So the very beginning and the very end of Virgo. And it says, new earth has been created. Can we get to it? Can we own it? Can we live it? Can we breathe it? And I think it's so fascinating that the total lunar eclipse on the 7th happens at 15 degrees Pisces, right in the middle, and 23 minutes. So another 23. And it happens on the 23rd. So we have 3 23s, which is 555. And that's like loud and clear, let's go. And so it's go time on claiming back the miracles in order to completely heal and create new Earth. So, but then the partial solar eclipse on September 21st is at 29 degrees, 5 minutes of Virgo. So another 5. And so we are looking at really moving the wheel now. The spoke is on the wheel, right? We had to create new Earth. That's 4 energy. And now 5 is like, let's start the motor, right? And that Venus Jupiter was like, oh yeah, like, energy, just pull it, yank it, right? Let's go. Ripcord, let's go. Come on.